Well, my name is Jason Bortnick, and I'm a filmmaker. I'm an artist, though I'm not sure if I deserve the title artist as of yet. I like to think of myself as a human being. The film that I'm doing right now it's untitled. I don't wish to title it. I don't want to title the film. I don't feel that it should be. I don't like to label my work. I think to label art is limiting it, you know? I'm untitled. If I do title it, I want it something in French. I don't speak French, but La something. If I can find somebody that speaks French, maybe I can get them to title it La Passion something, I don't know. Presently we're in a stage of production called pre-production. It's the before time, the before the filming, the before the editing. It's where you really sort of have to get psyched up. And I've cast the film, and presently I'm working with my actors. We aren't rehearsing yet. We're doing a lot of breathing exercises, you know. I feel that helps them to concentrate, to find their center. We've been doing that for about 3 weeks, on and off every day. The passion, you know. Your character has an oral fixation, you know,
Jason,
with trees. Keep breathing though, you guys. Slowly, you're breathing too fast. Very slow. That's good.
Somewhere about the camera, Jay. Remember when we were like really rushed today and we had to get all this shit up from the cage?
Yeah, we were rushed.
Yeah. The thing is this. There's no eyepiece on the camera.
Dude, can you look through that?
I can, but it's like really fuzzy, and it would mean looking like, I don't think we should go.
Okay,
I think we should
all
call
right.
it off.
No, what? We got the equipment, we got everything. No, we don't need what? We need the eyepiece? We don't have to have it. Is it like a must?
It's not like an option. You want to go ahead even though we don't have an eyepiece?
Oh, sure, yeah. Don't tell the actors, though.
Yeah. Also, Jay, there's one more thing.
What?
We don't have a battery either.
The first problem that we've had with the camera is that last week we didn't look at any of the footage after it was developed. We got it back, black. There's nothing on the film. Nothing. So my first impression was, Jesus fucking Christ. You know, that fucking son of a bitch cinematographer of mine, you know, that asshole. That was my first impression. But I was thinking, I think that the black might even be good for the film. For what I'm going for, artistically. I'm trying, you know, black. It's why it's an untitled film and it's black. I think it's a definite, I'm gonna look into just, you know, not reshooting anything, just not explaining why the black is there, just keeping it. But I'm not crazy about my cinematographer just for doing it in the first place. The actors aren't doing so well. Frankly, I expected them to do a little better. It's not working well at all, actually, and I guess it's partly my fault. I mean, this is what happens when you do 3 weeks straight of breathing exercises. You know, we didn't rehearse one scene. Should I blame myself? I don't know. Maybe I should, because I wouldn't let them see the script until the first day of shooting. I guess that was I felt that, you know, it would be more spontaneous if you know, the day that they see the script, that's, you know, not working at all, really. We've been having problems with sound, that I'm not so thrilled about that. We recorded, rolls and rolls of sound. Nothing recorded. It was silence. You would think that the sound man would play it back at least once. We shot the whole film. Nothing was recorded.
Did you pick
I just gotta go to the bathroom.
Wait, no, from Dr. Martin. Did he say anything? Like, what I should be doing with the
You know, as a director, what am I supposed to think? I have no picture, and I have no sound. But I'm thinking, hey, wait, how can I make this work? How can I make this work for me? And here's how. I'm going to have, you know, all black, and I think most of the film will be completely silent as well. As for our production managers, well, we're on our 7th one. And the first 2, believe it or not, were dyslexic. They were twins. They couldn't read numbers, and they couldn't read anything, really. Actually, sorry, the second one was illiterate, the first one was dyslexic. So they didn't work out. And then our last one, Jorge, who died 2 weeks ago, untimely death. I don't really want to talk about the details. But before he died, he booked us some locations. The thing was, every location he booked burnt down many years ago. So we would show up. I don't know where in his head he came up with these places or who he contacted. None of the places were there. Every day of shooting, we would go to a new location, and none of them existed. So, but since all our film is black anyway, I don't think it's even going to matter.
Jorge, just try and concentrate and listen to me. How much have we paid for the film so far? The film. The movie we just made. How much have we paid? Jorge, will you forget about the pain in your head for a minute? You're not gonna die, Jorge. You're not gonna die.
We've had many equipment problems. Actually, we've had one main, well, you know, other than the black film and no sound, we have had one very big problem. All our equipment was stolen. All of it, everything. And I guess the only person that I have to blame is myself, again, because we took a week hiatus, a break, and we were shooting downtown. We had everything set up, and we just, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. We just, at the end of the day, we left. We didn't pack anything up. We just left it there for like a week, you know. And then I'm at home, and it hit me, the equipment, and I go back, everything was gone. Post-production is sort of the after time, after filming. I wasn't happy with my editor, frankly. I handed him the footage, and I handed him the sound, you know, and he calls me. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do because it's black. I mean, there's basically, he feels nothing to work with. I mean, the limited mind, the limited artistic mind of that editor. Oh, I have nothing to work with. So, and he edited the whole thing. I wasn't happy, so I re-edited the whole thing myself.
What the fuck is that?
It's what you gave me.
What the fuck is that?
It's what you gave me. You gave me the...
You're the shittiest editor ever.
What?
Well, get out of here. I'll edit the fucking thing myself.
Fuck.
Fuck you!
Oh, fuck you!
The way I put it together made much more sense. His was all choppy, black here, black there. Mine was smooth, a smooth black tone. Well, I was really pleased with I felt vindicated. I felt that I had really accomplished something, you know? Like waking up with chocolates in your bed. The audience, well, they hated it. They really hated it. It was really quite frightening how much they disliked the film. They were ranting and raving and screaming throughout the entire thing. For the first 15 minutes, I think they thought the projector was broken. My professor thought the projector was broken. And I was sitting back smiling, knowing, oh no, the projector's not broken. There's just nothing on the film. It was a great experience, you know. I loved every minute of it. I don't regret a single thing. It was a growing time for me, and I'm really glad that I did it. And I feel that, I wouldn't change anything, except for the death of Jorge, which I suppose I would have changed that if I could. Apparently he was dying anyway, he didn't tell us. Well, my final thoughts, I'd just like to quote a song that I feel encapsulates everything that I've experienced. You gotta laugh a little. You gotta cry a little. You gotta a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. But instead of love, I would put in filmmaking. That's the story of, that's the glory of filmmaking. That's it.
You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You've got to laugh a little, cry a little, before the clouds roll by, but that's the story of, that is the glory of love. That's the story, that is the glory of love, sweet love.